Hey beautiful biscuits, welcome back to the vlog. Oh yeah. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Shh. I love you. So I thought I would pop on here and talk about how I try to balance a day, kind of our day routine, with a tiny little 4-month-old baby and a 6-year-old, because yes, they're a big age difference. Oh yeah. And I know I've gotten a lot of you mamas, and even some of you dads that are on here asking, you know, what's the age difference like? You're considering what kind of spacing you want for your children. Is it kind of too late to have a kiddo? Yes, my love. If the spacing is too big, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, piccola bambina. Meow, meow. Oh. There. Oh, okay, sorry, I'm back. Yeah, how is the spacing difference and what's our routine? So my kiddos are over 6 years apart, about 6 years and a quarter or so. Yeah, which is a noticeably big difference. Like, it's definitely a noticeably big difference. Not just in their needs, but just diving back into newbornhood, right? I feel like she's just coming out of newbornhood. She's kind of still feeling that way. Like, she's a little bit, she can roll over now, and she's working on trying to sit up, but she can't quite yet. Yeah. But very much tiny baby. And then big boisterous 6-year-old who wants to do all this stuff and move around and is in constant motion, and who, you know, delicacy for a baby, maybe not his strongest suit. Yes, I love you. I love you with all of my heart. You know I do, my biscuit. And so it's definitely been something that I've had to kind of figure out and wade through of what is our routine going to look like. Yes. So the one thing about infants and kids, they have very different sleep schedules, at least mine do. Baby needs lots of naps throughout the day. My son has pretty much given up on naps. Every once in a while he'll fall asleep. He'll fall asleep in the car whenever we drive anywhere. Yes, my darling. Yeah. And then my son is a night owl, and my daughter is a wake up at the bum crack of dawn and be ready to party for the morning. Which, you know, mommy at dawn is not ready to party. No, but you're a morning person. So ways that I kind of manage that without going completely insane. Oh yes. So we wake up, and we wake up generally around dawn, baby and I. And my son still sleeps in. So my son is asleep, I play with baby. We play for about an hour, hour and a half. She does tummy time with me. We'll do airplane legs. We sing, sometimes put on a little puppet show for her. It depends how truly exhausted I am at dawn. Yes, yeah. Oh, I try to exhaust her as much as possible. Oh, the gassy belly. She's highly offended by her own tooth. She's like, oh, the gas tummy, it hurts. I know, love. I know. I love you. Where was I? Oh, okay. So we play. I change her diaper, and I tend to brush my teeth. And then we both try to go back to sleep for a little while until my son gets up. And then, yes, my love, yes. Oh, also in the mornings, when my son wakes up, we all cuddle in bed, we all cuddle puddle, and then we'll talk about, do we have any interesting dreams? What is that about? Do we have any questions that are on our mind? We just talk. We chat and we talk before we read, and cuddle, and just like make everybody feel like a big happy family. I let Abraham play with baby, so like he can gently hold her in his lap with my hawk-eyed attention on it, so that it's kind of like family bonding time. So we spend a good half hour, 45 minutes doing that every morning pretty much. It really depends on the morning, because sometimes she's up for 45 minutes, sometimes she's up for an hour and a half, 2 hours before her first morning nap. But that's probably one of the most special times of the day. Is just, we don't try to be productive at that time of the day. We're just bonding as a family. Then when we're up, baby, me and my son, I make everybody breakfast. So I try to keep breakfast easy and simple. Either something I can make in the toaster or the microwave. We don't eat a lot of cold cereal because it doesn't fill us up, and we try not to have too much sugar. So I do a lot of oatmeal and eggs and breakfast burritos that I make from scratch, but that are really simple. Like, it takes you 2 minutes to make them. and then I can microwave them. Yes. Oh, my love. My love. Pico da bambina. Yeah, so from scratch. And then on the breakfast burritos, where was I? Oh man, mom brain just now. This is honest. I'm not even gonna edit this out. This is honest mom vlog. Yes, my love. And then once everybody is fed, I try to read a book to Abraham, or get him to work on his alphabet, or draw a couple numbers and recognize them. And then he gets to watch Octonauts, Sesame Street. There's one other one. What does he watch? Basically, like if it's a more educational cartoon, on his little tablet. And then baby goes down for a nap, and I try to get a little bit of work done, because this is her short morning nap. It only lasts for like 45 minutes. So I try to reply to emails, or get a little bit of editing done, maybe post Instagram, see what I need to do. And then she's up for another hour to 2.5 hours, and we all play and we do stuff around the house. Maybe she joins us for building train tracks and things. Oh yeah. Oh, you biscuits have to see her face while she's nursing, because it's so funny. Yes. Oh, it's so funny. Oh, because she knows. And now, of course, as soon as I move the camera on, she's not doing it, but her little eyes were just like, oh, nappy milk, nappy. It was funny, made me laugh. Yes, my love. Oh, my biscuit. Oh, my love. There they are, the thoughts. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna watch this vlog back years from now when you're all big and grown and go, oh, there's the baby eyes. So we all try to get some playtime in, and then she goes down for her longer morning nap. And I will let Abraham, generally at that point, either play in his room and build a fort, or he can watch like one silly Scooby-Doo cartoon or something. And I will try to get a nap in too. Not like a long nap, but a little power nap, because I'm tuckered by that point in the morning. And then we're up for lunch. I do lunchtime, and then if it's nice weather, we try to do lunch outside. We play, maybe we lay in the hammock, we read books. Sometimes we'll do some crafts together. My son likes to work on drawing comic books and things, or we'll make paper airplanes and talk about the aerodynamics of that. Yeah. And of course, I try to add in a little bit of education, homeschool, whatever we're doing. So I just slip that in there. So when I list off what we're doing, I'm not necessarily listing off the homeschool aspect of it, just kind of our general schedule. If you're a homeschool mom and you're wondering, like, oh, what's kindergarten homeschool with this age difference look like? Oh yeah. And then around, I would say 2:30, 3:30, she goes down for a nice long afternoon nap. So that's like a 2+ hour nap. And I love it when I can get a nap there, and sometimes every once in a while I can get Abraham to lay down and take a nap too. So hopefully everybody gets a nap. And then afternoon time, while baby's sleeping, I'll try to play with Abraham and engage with him, and make him feel special and being paid attention to, which is really important. Oh yeah. Often my son and I, while baby sleeps, we'll have tea time. So I make us, we have some cookies, or we have a little scoop of ice cream. We have some sparkling water and juice that we call our cocktails, and just fun stuff. I try to have that be Abraham's fun time of the day. And then baby will be up, and so I will try to make dinner while she's in the pack and play, or while I'm baby wearing her. I've really been trying to keep dinner simple. I made too much of a deal of dinner yesterday, meaning I actually tried to cook, and it was just like screaming baby, grumpy Abraham. I was like, no. So I've really been trying to keep dinners way more simple than they normally would be, because it makes everybody so much more sane. And then around 8:30 is baby's bedtime. Sometimes she'll go down at 7:30. It depends on her nap schedule. Like we don't have a perfect sleep schedule in any fashion or form, because she is really still learning what time she gets tired at, and it can fluctuate by huge hours in the day. And so then Abraham and I will watch a movie while baby sleeps in my arms, or we'll chat. Sometimes I'll make him read. Like if we haven't read enough that day, I'll lay everybody down in bed and we'll read at bedtime. And then both kids, he tends to fall asleep just as she wakes up for her evening nurse. So then I get her back down to sleep. Both of them are asleep. And sometimes I will reply to work projects that I've got to do, and I'll focus on that. I frequently now, as I'm trying to be more balanced, I'll just watch a movie, or I'll goof around on the internet and read Facebook or something, you know, because I try to like mellow out after I feel like I'm always so buzzed, you know, from being on all day, from work and mom mode all day long, that I need like an hour of just being a vegetable. You know, sometimes I try to sneak out in the living room and clean a little bit, but generally one or both of them wakes when I do that because they can hear me. And so I just try to watch a movie, you know, listen to a podcast, something mellow, and then I try to tuck in. I'm trying to be good about not staying up too much past their sleep time, because they will wake up when they wake up, and if I go to bed at 2 a.m., I'm going to be really tired. She wakes a couple times throughout the night to nurse, but I tend to dream feed her for the most part, so she gets a good sleep at night. She's not fully waking to nurse. Yes, my love. And then we're back at dawn, and that's our day. So it's taking some juggling to figure out the routine, and each day is different. It depends if we're going out and doing errands, or Abraham's going to a class or a summer camp. Oh yeah. And it will change in the fall as he does first grade. Yes, my love. Oh, you were so thirsty, my little. But I have found that it's doable to have this big of an age gap. And it's really sweet to see how much they love each other. Like, she adores him. She just smiles at him and coos and makes little sounds and wants to hang out next to him all the time. Wants to chew on and gum all of his stuffed animals, which she does not like. And he's slowly learning to love her and go, oh, it's really cool to have a little sibling. Like, once she can do more stuff, I think he'll be more engaged. But he actually is surprisingly fun. I think he might actually love her already, which is so sweet. Oh. And it's interesting to see that my nephews are much closer in age. Are they 2 years apart? I want to say they're just about 2 years apart. And they have much more, they play all the time, they're hanging out, right? But that's because they're both at that age together. So it does take, I think, more planning and thinking out when the children are such different ages, because I really want them to each get their own time with mama and focus and bonding. And then I also want them to be able to engage with each other a little bit, like, you know, associate each other with good things. So it does take more planning, I think, when you spread out the ages so much. Yes. Oh, but it's so fun. It's so fun to see your babies and big kids hang out. Okay, I'm going to hop off and lay her down, see if she sleeps for a little while. We shall see. I did not plan to nurse her for this video, but she was screeching, and I was like, okay. This is just, you know what, this is real life. Sometimes you just gotta pop a baby on. Let him drink milk before you talk. Darling. I will see you in the next video. I am working on editing a travel vlog that I had almost edited together and then forgot to finish. So it's actually from a couple weeks back. So I will post that whenever I get it done. It just had a whole bunch of different little clips that I had filmed, and it has been taking me forever to put it together. Because believe it or not, 2 kids, especially at this age difference, they really keep you on your toes. Keeps you busy. Okay, I'm going to see you in the next video. I would give you a big hug, but I'm trying to, you know, cover things so that you does not get offended. Yes, oh yeah. So distant hugs, I'll hug you with my shoulder.